everyone. We are going to create our first work of art together, and our focus this week is going to be land art. So as we go through the process of these lessons, just to explain what to expect, I'm going to give you somewhat of a rundown of the concept altogether. I may give you some history behind that or an artist that's related to what we're going to do. I'll show you the materials that you need. No need to worry about that because there will be materials that you have in reach. So nothing to go get out specific or special. And then from there, I will show you each step of the project. And then many times I'll have a, like from start to finish, maybe a time lapse or just the individual steps of what expected so that you can finish the project in the best way possible. So first, to talk about land art, if you've never heard of it before, that is quite all right because many people have not heard of specific land art. Many people have heard of landscapes, and that's like a picture of land, maybe a painting of a field or a drawing of a mountain range. But land art, also known as environmental art, is using the land to create the artwork. So what I mean by that is maybe using leaves, grass, sticks, stones, things that you find outside in nature to create a work of art. So what we are going to do is use things out in nature, and we're going to arrange them in a way that creates our own land art sculpture. We're going to draw inspiration from an artist. His name is Andy Goldsworthy. He was born in England. He's a British artist. He creates like land installations where he takes sticks and stones and leaves. He arranges them in these interesting ways and creates these amazing works of art. Sometimes he'll even paint the leaves or add things to the actual pieces of land to enhance his artwork. There's tons of things that you can do with land art. I want to show you Andy Goldsworthy and his artwork. The work that he creates is absolutely breathtaking. Notice how he uses color and pattern. He uses shape and line, all elements and principles of art. Balance is a big deal when it comes to designing his artwork. There's different types of balance that I'll show you. But notice how he takes the natural elements. He may add things to those elements, maybe color on rocks, maybe paint leaves, but he takes the natural materials of the earth and creates masterpieces. It could be complicated or simple. But what he does is incredible. There are a few key terms we're going to focus on throughout this project. The elements of art are very important. The way you position line or shape, space, how you put your values and form, texture, color, all of this is important in the design process. We'll use repetition and pattern. This is going to be the repetition of maybe the leaves or a leaf, then a stick, then a petal. The materials that you're going to use and the way that you're going to place them will be using different patterns or repetition. And then along with other principles of art, balance is the most important in this project. You'll have to choose what type of balance you want to create. Maybe it's going to be symmetrical or asymmetrical, or maybe a radial balance. A symmetrical balance will be the visual objects that are equally distanced on all of the sides of your project. Asymmetrical is design that looks balanced but doesn't have that exact symmetry. And then a radial balance will be any type of balance based on a circle with its design focus, and then that's extending from the center. So you'll have to choose which balance you're going to use as the basic starting point of your design, and then you'll go from there. The very first thing you need to do is gather your supplies. So if you go in your backyard, your front yard, if you're in an apartment complex, and just go take a walk around the building and gather things that you find outside, be creative. There is no limits to your creativity. So have fun, find some things, and then you'll either work outside or you can work inside, and then we'll separate everything that we find so that it's easy to just put it together.